Hey, Tham, time to cube. It's the Tinkerer's Cube. I just like to go into these blind. Cube, for those not familiar, is different from normal limited in that it is higher power. There's multiple rares, sometimes multiple mythics per pack. I enjoy the deck building aspect of limited, but I don't enjoy playing with weak powered decks and bumping things into each other. So, you know, this is the best. Is there a best of 3 version of the cube? Is there a way to do that? Is it in the play blade here? Where is it? I use this application every day and I don't know how do I get to best of 3. Play blade top. Tinkerer's Cube draft. Oh, I have all play modes on. There we go. Gosh, I did just install. Listen, chat. Having your users' settings saved to the cloud as opposed to on their local system is very complicated for a small indie company. So, apologies. I had to click the toggle button because, well, Magic Arena. So, Cube, I mind a lot less than normal limited because you get to play with higher powered things. So let's hop on into draft. Yeah, that's basically every match these days, Druckin. So, BT Dubs, for my regulars, I posted my schedule this week too. I'm only planning to do 3 hours of arena a day between now and rotation, just because they broke Historic Brawl, matchmaking, and we don't have a reasonable historic format. There's so many cards here, chat. We could just first pick the Resto. It's honestly a pretty reasonable card to first pick too. It's just like a good quality card that doesn't really commit us to anything. It's only one color. Mantle the Wolf's pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna take Resto Angel. She's my babe. Thanks for the 37 months, Duggernaut. Knew I was forgetting something when I couldn't find the Discord. Thanks for the Prime. Yeah, it's a good heads up. That falls out. There aren't any other good green or white cards in here. So yeah, I mean, Siege Gang's pretty good with Resto, right? We'll take that. Someone asked, have I seen the new set of lands? Yeah, I'm not going to be commenting on spoilers as they happen. I will do a full spoiler review at the end. I know that's a little bit different than I did for Historic Horizons, but that was because that was for Historic as opposed to Standard. Standard sets are much harder to evaluate because you're missing context, right? Now, this is a bad Nahiri. She's like equipments and crap. I kind of think I just want the Ornithopter Paradise, right? It doesn't really commit me to anything. I've got 2 kind of expensive cards. This is fixing if I want to splash something later. Seems very reasonable. How good is Unholy Heat? It's probably worse than Cast Out, huh? This is pretty good flexible removal that'll just like cycle the subpute land drops in a pinch. Meteor Golem does combo with Resto, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. We could like prioritize like drafting stuff like Ephemerate too if we find it, right? I am a sucker for creature lands, chat. probably fine curve filler. I think I'd rather have Immolator than Perilous Smear. Oh, is there a momentary blink in there? I totally missed that. Yeah, I definitely should have taken that. Hey, thanks for the support, Hobo. None of these are super exciting. I'll take the Mizzix Mastery as a speculation pick in case we get something sweet for it later. Enchantment, instant, sorcery. This doesn't grab creatures though, huh? Artifact, enchantment, instant. Thriving Grove Green. Yeah, none of these are super exciting. I might splash the Disintegration. We get some black duels. Take the Fixing potentially for a splash later. We did not end up with a lot of playables here. Perhaps we're not in good colors. Guess we'll start drafting some green cards just in case. Lorehold Command's fine, right? That's a momentary blink. Wait, there must not have been a momentary blink in the last pack if there's one in this pack, right? Hopefully this wheels. Or was there a different blink card people were talking about? Yeah, I mean, if this cube's just like lower power level, that's fine too. Nothing wrong with that. Take Usher, fall at the bottom of our curve a little. Hey, thanks for the 31 months negative. I appreciate the over 2.5 years. I think I want to take the cheap threat as opposed to the skewer here. We could draft this and, like, prioritize grabbing an aura at some point. Now, I need spells. Mask of Immolation could be okay, too. Well, this is a white card. Exile target creature. That's 6 mana. Taking the Hallowed Fountain here is pretty wrong. I think I need to prioritize drafting playable spells. I would love a Planeswalker. Thank you. We have a small number of things this can bring back, and it just puts power on things. It has an ultimate that wins the game. Gray Bear, thanks for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I think I want this Soul Seer. Quality rule seems good. If we're really lucky, that Temple will wheel. Yeah, this is a cube draft, if you're not familiar, Big Angry Hobo. So cube is a custom limited format that's a little bit higher power level because there's multiple rares or mythics per pack. Pia sounds excellent here, huh? Fills the curve well, works well with Resto. Obelisk seems fine. I've got an okay number of things that cost 5+, and it eventually blows up to answer something. This is an okay combat trick that also works with Ajani getting something back in the later game. Fills curve fine early too. If you're looking for in a position where we need to be beat down. I was first sold on your channel when you had to change a diaper mid-match. Gosh, was that still 31 months ago? You must have been following for a while. Thanks. It's been a little bit since we were diaper stream. July 4th, 2018. So my younger one was 3? Yeah, maybe. None of these look particularly exciting, huh? Seize the spoils. I think I'd rather have that than Darcy. I don't have that many non-creatures for Darcy here. Soul Guide Lantern cantrip, so it's probably fine. Yeah, people just are nobody's in blue this draft, which is kind of wild. Thanks for the tier 3, Literina. I appreciate the 2 years. Welcome back. All right, so I've got 16 playables at the moment. Can I draft Terramorphic Expanse? Bag of Holding's kind of sweet. These are super exciting. I feel like it's this or Bag of Holding. Yeah, these packs are super exciting for us. This is an okay board breaker if things stall. Like, sits there and powers itself up, and then it has lifelink. The silence is deafening. 3-bin Inspector sounds great. It does synergize well with the Johnny. So Johnny gives 1/1 counters. It's a nice one to bring back with the Johnny also. Okay, sweet. Yeah, good. I love when things come together in a pack 3. Like a little bit more 1s and 2s down here, a little bit clunky at the moment, but not too terrible. We do have an Ornithopter of Paradise here to ramp a Scotch. Yeah, none of these are very exciting. It's like taking a 2/2 with Flying in Haste. I guess Hallowed One cycles. I'll take Retriever Phoenix, so if we could draft a lesson, we'll do it. Grizzle's Fury seems fine. Just spell lands. Just slide that one right on over here. We didn't get the momentary blink, but we got an Ephemerate. We take those. Rather have a Doom Traveler or Bag of Holding. Probably a Doom Traveler. That's kind of cute. I don't know if we'll play that, but it's kind of cute. Draws you some cards eventually. Okay, expanded anatomy technically lets us play the Retriever Phoenix if we wanted. Yeah, blue was very open for sure. There were a lot of late pick blue cards. Alright, I don't know if we did reasonable or not. Our deck is pretty low powered level, but... Why is it telling me about vault progress for a cube draft that's phantom, chat? Never change, Magic Arena. Never change. It's filling your phantom vault. All right, so we actually have 17, 18 lands here with this. So I think we're good to go here, huh? Once we put some full art basics in. Maybe the bug is in your favorites giving you collection stuff. Maybe. You want Brash Taunter over the vehicle. The Taunter makes things fight it, right? Yeah, it's probably fine. You're right, the Dragster seems kind of medium. We actually don't have that many creatures. Only 13 with that. A couple of tokens, I guess, too. Oh, wait, it put Academic Dispute in my deck. Alright, well, let's just make sure it didn't do anything else stupid. I'll put the car back in. Hey, D2K Dragon. Thanks for the 17 months. Welcome back. Your creature power 4 or greater. Alright, let's do it. Real Honeywell. Thanks for the year and a half. Good morning, good morning. The journey was tough, the apprenticeship sometimes filled with sitting in silence, but the training given may help me defend the kingdom of Hoglandia with honor. Thanks for the 10 months, Siggy. Heading towards that sword. Yeah, it's fine, right? Doesn't have a white source technically, but it has Ornithopter. Got a creature land and some other stuff here. I feel like there's a good chance I live to regret letting this live, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spend 3 mana and murder it here. New Spirit Lord revealed. How much does it cost in terms of mana? Three. It's not bad. Spirits. I don't know that Spirits really needed another Lord, though. What Historic Spirits really wants is Mausoleum Wanderer. Is what it's looking for. It's +3/+3 ward 1. It's just 1 less for each other equipment you control. Hey, Pengu Power. Thanks for the 23 months. Welcome back. So Pia here can sacrifice artifact to make something not block. So if they choose to spend their turn equipping this, we could ephemerate the Master Splinter, sack this, make this not block, and then crack them for almost lethal next turn. Oh, and this can give artifacts. So would I rather play the mask? I think I'd rather play the mask than pump. Put them for 10, drop the mask. And this actually sacrifices any artifacts, so next turn we can sack the mask to make this not block. So they need a sweeper here. Otherwise, we done. You can't block, you can't block, and the squad comes in. It's good, solid mid-rangey beats to start here. I don't think our deck really has a sideboard plan, ever. I guess, like, maybe if they're kind of controlling, we could board in Phoenix as an extra hasty threat that grabs expanded anatomy, but we were kind of pretty low on playable cards this draft, so. This cube definitely seemed a little bit lower power level than some of the cube drafts they had up in the past, but I don't know that's necessarily a bad thing. It's definitely still stronger than the average normal limited format. I think I take a mulligan at this on 7. We don't have a second white for this. We don't have anything to do early with our mana. Yeah, this is great. Love it. Wait, did they put me on the play? All right, Yugi boy. We take those. I didn't even notice they put me on the play. They think this cube is slow enough that they want to be on the draw? Let's find out, I guess. 1 drop, 2 drop. Real decks have curves, chap. And this even curve fills for us here. Just crunch, crunch, go. Gonna play a big scary 2-3. That would wall us up a little bit. Big scary 2-3 chip. They named black here. They're 3 colors. Now there's a nice draw, chat. That's a good one, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Marty. I think Magic design in general is kind of past a point where being on the draw tends to be good. Hey, Fox. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're staying safe out there. It's more synergy based. Sure, that means the cards are weaker though, right? So, what if I Helix the Skyfisher and then sack a land to draw 2 and then attack? I could also Helix the Skyfisher, give things 1 attack and indestructible. That's kind of medium if they have a removal spell in response. Crunch. Maybe I'm not supposed to attack with the Splicer because I drew Ephemerate. Yeah, they're just blocking the higher power thing anyways. Seems good for us. And like now, even if they like have Land Sweeper, we have Dead of the Bugbear afterwards, so not in a terrible spot. Well, I guess if they have the Sweeper this turn, they're gonna have a chance to deploy a blocker before Buggy Bear can get in. So kind of wanna fade that here. There aren't many Sweepers in this cube. Yeah, it didn't look like it. Just talking to what their outs need to look like to get there, though. Revere, I played the wrong land because I'm a big dumb stupid. We won't miss onboard lethal, though. It's for the 33 months for Vera. Piloting Magic decks is easy. Just draw the cards you want when you want to draw them. Sounds a little speculative, but I've got Splicer plus Ephemerate, which feels like one of the more powerful things our deck is doing. Morning, Nova Chip. Starts pretty good here. I'm gonna draw with this just in case we hit like our Terramorphic Expanse or a tapped red land. You love to see it. Hey, look at that! The Meta Monday video is done processing on YouTube already. It didn't take a year this time. Publish. Okay, so it's a lot of damages. We do this with the untapped land so we can hold up Ephemerate here. on! It's Godzilla! I'm just gonna make 8 power for 1 mana here. Seems like a good use. One man cold. Thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. They say he's got to go, 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 Godzilla. Oh no. Do 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 beep 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 do. Play Mask out here rather than Den of the Bugbear. Den of the Bugbear's not attacking anytime soon anyways. Got the board stalled up here a little bit. Hey, what's up, dude? Roll a d20 and subtract the number of cards in your hand. Wild. I haven't seen you. Well, I saw you this morning before I went to work, but you were asleep, so I just let you sleep. That's true. So we get to trade a 4/4 for Godzilla kinda here because the Godzilla does draw a card thanks to this. That makes us a little bit bigger. It's true. But the important thing about this game is the life totals are not a scoreboard. So you're not winning just because you have more or less.
But if you lose the life, you lose.
That's true. But you don't get bonus points for winning when you're at 20 or 1. So long as you have at least 1 life left, you're still in the game.
I know, but... What's been happening? How did you lose so many health now?
It attacked me early.
And it did a lot of damage?
It did a little bit of damage. Did 7 points to start with 20.
That got
It did.
And they have 22. They have 2 more than
Yep.
20. That's even more than max health.
Well, it's more than starting health. In Magic, there's no maximum health. It can just keep going up and up and up. Yep. We'll go to a million
Good
even.
to see you, my friend. Be strong.
2 trillion?
You could, yeah.
But the max won't last.
Probably not.
Last went for like a million years.
Yeah, you've got the RTX voice is off, so you get pure unadulterated Declan. Love you, dude. Google Zoomer. Nah, Zoomers are much older than him. Come on, millennials, you're old. There are multiple generations underneath you now. Got 1 foot in the grave.
See in yourself what I see in you.
I believe they're referring to my children as Generation Alpha. So I could shoot this, but then they get to learn and draw a card. It's probably worthwhile, right? Let's see what lessons they have. They could have, you know, like the sacrifice a creature, exile a planeswalker.
I will not back down.
What are spells? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Strength is
Hey,
born
hey,
of struggle.
hey. Am I supposed to kill Krenko? Everyone older than me is a boomer, and everyone younger is a zoomer. It's easier that way. The fact that this draws cards for non-creatures too is that's pretty scary. Or for non-token, or for tokens, sorry. I think I said non-creatures for token creatures, what I was mumbling out. Maybe I was supposed to down tick and just get back 3-bit inspector there. Alright, so we're dead.
Wait, how is he dead? Can they one-shot you?
Basically.
They can do 7 damage to you, probably.
There you go, dude.
They could do 7 damage to you, actually 10.
Actually? You actually me, son. Yeah, we don't really have sideboards. We're just running back the main deck in all these post-board games. Give you that nice shot of my my Nico Colas t-shirt over my man boobs there. I'm told if I show off my boobs on Twitch, I'll get more subscribers, chat. So gotta take the opportunity to put the sponsors over them whenever we can. Oh, I need a hot tub first. Damn, I always miss a step. It is an awesome shirt. Coalescence Apparel is one of the sponsors of the streams. They do a ton of magic themed stuff like that. Most of them are puns or plays on other popular things with magic integrations like Obey Nico Colas. You can get 10% off your orders there while supporting my content with code Hoaglandia. I think we just play this as a 2-drop. Just get our pressure on. Nice, look at that. Curving out, chip. You have a Doomblade here of sorts. Okay, say it's a trade for my 3/1. They take 4. That seems fine for us. Okay. It's not a terrible pickup. The question is, am I outlasting here or am I smashing? I think I'm just smashing. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the 3 years, Sio. We're starting out with some Cube this morning. Looks like we're about to be heading to the third game of our second match. Wanted to draw it at a whole lot of nothing there. Real decks have curves. Was the fling lethal? I wasn't counting, Twitch chat. My opponent conceded. It was fine. My play was perfect. What if they had a Pact of Negation and then a Manamorphose, chat? Kids these days don't play around Pact of Negation and Manamorphose. Honestly, that was the best part about them banning Simian Spirit Guide in Modern, is the actually nerds could no longer go, but Jeff, what if they had Simian Spirit Guide, Manamorphose, other spells? Just like, stop it. Pedantic Magic player. Thank you for the tier 3 Pokemon nerd. I appreciate the 42 months. That's 3.5 years? It's been a trip. Pervidia, thanks for the almost 2 years. Morning, Obaduro. Speaking of 3.5, almost. Their turn to have an aggressive start here. We're gonna have Splicer on 3, which is nice, into Resto. Oh, does that kill my thing? That's heckin' rude.
Heretics will feel the bite of my blade.
Oh, deal Areno.
I was trained for this.
Pedantic Magic player is one word longer than it needs to be. Big mood. So I imagine they're going to kill something this turn to make their Mauler bigger. We'll see. I don't want to keep ticking up with this. This is all...
My blades will always strike true.
Always strike true. Oh, this is Death Touch, right? That's fine. I think that's fine. Neo, thank you for the Prime. I know there's a ton of great people who can ship those Beza Bucks to every single month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending them this way this month and keeping me around. You ready, chat?
My tolerance
Are you ready?
died in the trials.
Moments before the disaster here, hopefully. Rats, they were conservative and only attacked with 1. What do I think of pumpkin spice stuff? I'm too old. Okay, so I can Obelisk, and then I can Mask of Immolation. Kill the Eye Twitch. And then Resto can ship into Smoot. I think we Rimrock the Resto here. So that way we can put this down to 2. Resto enjoys a good rimming, chat.
Never bow to you.
Now, if they want to shoot my Master's Placer, they have to trade this in, which is great. And this only goes up 1, right? So, like, it's dead to Resto next turn guaranteed.
Tezzeret,
Sure.
forgive you. Deceit will never be rewarded.
Crunch. So this gets 2 velocity counters on it. It draws 2 cards. Would you like to attack? I would like to charge up my Daredevil. It's weird that this triggers at the end of combat. Oh, I guess that means it gets to attack. If it's triggered at the beginning, it would only attack or block once, right? Okay, that templating makes sense. Well, that gives them a bunch of really terrifying draws. When you get it a full year, you get a sword to defend Hoaglandia. Thanks for the 11 months, Defender. Soon you can defend more than cats. You can defend the realm. Enters the battlefield with a soul counter. Gets 1/1 for each soul counter on it. When a creature dies, play 1/1 counter on it. Sure. It's very mediocre at this point. That's true. If this hits this, that's kind of fine for us. So we should be good at this point. I think we're done here. Fire up the old buggy bear. Crunch, crunch. So, opponent really got their engine up and running in the first game, was able to bury us with card advantage. In those second and third games, our card quality is just a little bit higher than theirs. Had a decent curve in game 2 and just reasonable cards in the third. All right, chat. Look at all this gold we're playing for. 2,000 extra gold. 2 entire boosties on the line. Have a good one, Distraction. That's true. It could be a jump start. Does Chipotle take gold? They do not. Although Christy recently turned our Discover cashback bonus into Chipotle gift cards. So we've been eating there a little more frequently because it's delicious and was relatively free. You get money for spending money, chat. What a beautiful racket. Wait, is this the same person? Or is it just someone else that has a scythe? Did someone go back and check the tape? We all know that gold will be spent on foils. Big true. Big true. Persist for the magic zoomers means when this dies, it comes back with a minus counter on it. Pretty solid synergy with the scythe, honestly. Chipotle does not have pumpkin spice burritos, thank God. You want to make sure you decline blinking your token, otherwise your token goes away and you'll be sad. Thanks for the follow, Quintus. Good morning. So what if we just, like, kill their board here, huh? I'm just seeing if I get into damage before, yeah. If they didn't block there, I was gonna sack to kill their thing after, so it's a really good block on their part. Get rid of their witch in case they have a way to pick it back up. I think we're just drawing a card here. Nice, nice. Let's get my hand empty here in case I have something with discard spells. Turning the treasure into a mana dork for later's like, I guess 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. Do I want to clear their board out here? So I could attack with my 4/4, and then we could Mask of Immolation, equip to the Doom Traveler, kill their Perilous Mirror. I think that seems fine. Oh, this is symmetrical. Yikes. Stupid old cards and their symmetry. Are we sure this isn't the same person I played against in the second match? Did someone go back and check the tape when I asked? Previous opponent was Captain Carrot, right? Oh, I should have attacked with this too. Ah, I have the brash. It's close. This is just like the most punishing for our play last turn, because like we drew this. Put a creature from a graveyard on the battlefield under your control. When that creature dies, its owner loses the game. So let's do this. You take 2, sack this, kill this. You gain 1 up to 8. You take 3 down to 5. Or sorry, yeah, you gain 1 when my thing does too, right? Keep forgetting it does. It does both. They don't quite have enough mana to like use the deck and the mana scythe. And now they do. Although equipping this to this means Brash Taunter does a ton of damage to them, right? Yeah, they're actually just dead on board, right? Yep. Taunter's such a funny card. It's like let me punish you for having a big thing. Yeah, it does, Martian. It's again slow, but it has a removal spell in it. We're on the draw anyways. Got both of our colors of mana. Utility land. Put a mulliganed. Fetch my mountain now for that sweet, sweet auto pass value. They know what colors our deck is already. Morning, Boogie. I'm a magic boomer now, aren't we all? Boom, boom, boom. Boomeroo. I mean, at least they're not doing much of anything either, Marty. It's like chilling over there. I'm pretty sure with Meteor Golem in hand, we don't use Ephemerate to save this. It is a pie now. we just kill their thing and then play the mask out? And then next turn we can Meteor Golem? You did, but Meta Monday is already live on the YouTube channel. Feel free to take a peek. Well, that's super strong. Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Why not wait until we can ephemerate the golem? Well, because this is gonna generate some crazy value. I guess I could exile this, but like, they can put a creature in there another way. And also, like, they're not super likely to want to kill the golem, right? Like, the golem's just a 3/3. They probably want to save the removal for bigger threats. Like, obviously, they could kill it, but especially, like, with the Siege Gang draw, we have something else worth blinking anyways, so getting this out here and just keeping their board clear seems ideal. Pay 1. If you do, draw a card. Sacrifice a creature. Gains indestructible. Cute. Resto is besto, chat. People were asking me how I felt about this cube earlier, and I said I was unsure. Restoration Angel appears to be playable, so this cube is perfect. I'm gonna do this in response to the Falcon Wrath. Wow, punished. That's huge. Their last card had to be a good one there. That's fine. I think we just, like, start blasting next turn, right? So anyways. Do 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 do. These are goblin friends. I have goblin friends. Do 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 do. Alright, so end step. We'll throw a goblin at this one. Siege Gang Commander has never met a problem we couldn't solve by throwing goblins at it, chat. A few of them will have to die, but that is a sacrifice he is willing to make. Red Gap Lord, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. We must lay siege to the Horde Robbers. They shall not have our horde, chat. Get that. The old perfect cube score. Get to collect our coins for some foils. 6,000 coins, 40 gems. It wasn't a 6-star, that's true. We did drop a game in there. That's fine. That was sweet. I think my plan this week is we'll probably do a cube draft each day to start, and then we'll do a little bit of constructed after. So let's go ahead and